Hello, welcome back on another video celebrating Living Dead dolls. In anticipation of the newly announced Sadie doll by Mezco Toys during Toy Fair on Valentine's Day, I thought it would be fun to take a look back at all the Sadie releases that Living Dead dolls in partnership with Mezco have released during the 20-year initial run from 2001 to 2018. Now, these are not all the Sadies that have been released and or available. These are all the ones I have. So I'm missing the Fashion Victim Sadie. I'm missing Resurrection Variant Sadie. I'm missing the reissue Sadie that they released in 2013 of Series 1. And I'm missing the original Sadie, which was a handmade doll that was available during 1998 in the Chiller Theater conventions, which are held every year in New Jersey. So those will not be part of this video. However, these are all the ones I have of all the releases throughout the years. I hope you enjoy the video. So the first doll I have is, of course, original Sadie with the inaugural series that debuted in 2001 with Damien and Ed partnering with Mezco. She was part of the first wave of Living Dead dolls that debuted in 2001. Her dress is very similar material, if maybe a little bit refined, of the velvet material they used for the Handmaids, which once again debuted in 1998. She comes with a bouquet of flowers, her coffin purse, and her knife. She comes with a death certificate. All these Sadies, with the exception of two, have death certificates, just to let you know. As I stated earlier, there was a 2013 reissue of Series 1. And the big difference of those two releases is the chipboard. So this is original Sadie's chipboard from 2001. See how her hands are up? In the 2013 re-release, the hands are down on the chipboard. So that's one indication of, especially if you're looking for the doll sealed, that is one sign of the difference between the two of them. Also, she can move her head in the newly reissued Series 1 dolls. These do not, the original. That was actually an issue the dolls had up until Series 9. So from Series 1 to 8, all the dolls had no head articulation and they had no ball joints. So that is original Sadie. Okay. Then there was Series 2 Sadie. She's known as School Time Sadie. Now, she's actually one of my favorite of the series Sadies because they changed up her look. They broke up the black and white with this cute gray skirt. They gave her a blazer. She's ready for back-to-school shenanigans. Unlike the original Sadie, she doesn't come with the trademark accessories, but she comes with better ones, in my opinion. So she comes with this bloody hatchet. She comes with this knapsack, which inside has this book, but in black and red. This is Damien's book. I don't feel like taking out the book from the knapsack, so there is a book inside, and it looks just like this, but black and red. And her death certificate is actually a school note from a very concerned teacher or principal to Sadie's parents. Now, if you notice on her face, she looks a little different from the OG in that she doesn't have Sadie's trademark two different eye colors. She has the same eye colors. She actually has Eggy or Exorcist face on her body. Not sure why they did that, but I think she's adorable. And here's her chipboard. Again, you see like the hands are out, just like Series 1. Okay. And here is Sadie Bedtime Plush, which came out in August of 2003 through Club Mezco. She was a mail away, so you can order her online, and she arrived in a padded envelope with a Mezco seal on it, so no coffin. She glows in the dark, her pajamas, hat, and the bodysuit. And she comes with the cutest accessory, Daddy, the scary teddy bear. And if you notice on the newly announced Sadie, she also has a scary teddy bear as part of her accessories. Now, she originally cost $33. You're not going to see that. When I bought her, she was about $100. That was about 3 or 4 years ago. So that's probably your starting price point. Most of the time that they do sell her on the secondary market, she's not with that envelope. So she'll be loose like this with the teddy bear. Just make sure you get decent pictures from the seller, to make sure you like the condition she's in. It is a plush, so over time there will be a little bit of pilling. Mine has a little bit of pilling on it, but for the most part she's in good condition. So that's Bedtime Sadie Plush. Okay, next is Resurrection Sadie. Okay, she came out in 2006. She's the second series of Resurrection dolls that were released. She comes with all of her accessories. The only difference is that her coffin purse, this is original Sadie's coffin, it's all black, so it looks just like this on both sides. No sulfur symbol. Her dress is an update of the OG design with white collars. They have like a satin feel, and she has these cute little skeletts going down the center. There's a Resurrection variant version of her that I absolutely want, but she's way too expensive. She is dressed in black and red, and she has pigtails, and she looks very similar to Wednesday Addams, which a lot of fans thought she was based on, when in fact she's actually based on a murderer that was part of the Manson family group during the 70s that terrorized people. And that's where Sadie is based on, not necessarily Wednesday Addams, even though their outfits look very similar. But the Resurrection variant looks definitely more like Wednesday Addams. Okay, and that's Resurrection Sadie. Okay. So fans love the look of Bedtime Sadie. So Mezco released a 10-inch version that was more widely available than the plush, part of the Series 7 Deadly Sin line. It was a total of 7 dolls. Sadie represented the sin of sloth. So on her chipboard, it's going to say the deadly sins. It won't say Bedtime Sadie in bold. It's actually sloth, but you will see her name. It will say also known as Bedtime Sadie. I almost forgot to show you the chipboard for Resurrection Sadie before, so that's Resurrection Sadie's chipboard. Just don't want to forget that. Okay, now going back to the Deadly Sins. So again, just like School Time Sadie and original Sadie, there is no articulation, so her head is stuck the way it is. She comes with the same hat and foot pajamas that the plush came with. She doesn't come with a teddy bear, which that was unfortunate, but she does come with a cute accessory, which is a book of Dante's bedtime stories. So she comes with that. Okay, and the suit is removable. Okay, she has this little Velcro in the back. It does not show her booty, and she doesn't have the two-tone eyes like the original Sadie. Oh, and I forgot, in the plush Sadie, she also glows in the dark. They both glow in the dark, both hat and body. And she closes her eyes, and opens her eyes. Real cute. And this is Bedtime Sadie. And next we have Celebration Sadie. Now she celebrated the 13th anniversary of Living Dead Dolls with their partnership of Mezco. Okay, this is her chipboard. Now she was an exclusive, but I'm not sure where she was released. She was released during 2011, and there is a Sin version, and Sin's dress is black and red. I love how they jazzed up the dress, giving her some whimsy with polka dots. Really cute. She does not come with any of her trademark accessories, so she comes with no bouquet, no coffin purse, and no knife. Like I said, she was released, but I'm not sure if she was through Mezco.com, if she was on store shelves, not sure. But the Sin doll was available at a New York City birthday party for the anniversary celebration on October 15th, 2011. And she was only available at that party from what I understand. So she's more rare than this Sadie here. She does have Sadie's two-toned eyes, so they kept that feature. And the hat is removable. So that's birthday or celebration Sadie. And another commemorative birthday, we have Sweet 16 Sadie. She was part of Series 28, and it's a party-themed series of dolls. So Sadie invites a bunch of these girls over for a birthday party. Her death certificate is a party invitation. So it's a little different than the original Sadie's death certificate. I forgot that the death certificate for School Time Sadie is also different in that, again, it's a note to the teacher, as well as Celebrating Sadie is also different, commemorating the 13th anniversary. So they do take, they do have fun, changing up Sadie's death certificate, because she makes so many appearances in different iterations of the Living Dead Dolls run. Her death certificate has a picture of herself as part of the party invitation, and her picture's on all the other dolls' invitations as well. She comes with a crown that is used frequently in a lot of dolls. It first was on Deborah Ann's crown. My crown, unfortunately, during filming broke, so I had the little spike missing here, but it's okay. It's no big deal. And she has that X on her forehead, which again was featured in School Time Sadie, even though original Sadie does not have that. And that was actually on Eggy or Exorcist. She has the two color tone eyes, and her dress is very similar in feeling to the original Sadie and the handmade Sadie. So that's Sweet 16 Sadie. Okay, and this is her chipboard right here with the birthday party theme. Okay, and next is the 20th anniversary of Sadie. Now she had a different kind of release in that there's only two ways you can get her. The first, she along with the other four dolls from the first series were all revamped for the 20th anniversary. And when you ordered Series 35 from Mezco.com, you get 4 dolls plus 1 doll that's in a blind black coffin. So you don't know which doll you have until you open it. So you can randomly have Sadie, you can have Sin, Damien, Posey, or Exorcist. I had Eggy the first time around as part of the blind coffin box. All these other dolls also have one out in the wild, a blood spattered version. So each of the 5, there's one blood spattered version. They've all been found, so don't try looking for it. They've all been found and claimed. And so I bought her through Mezco.com when they released all of them, plus a doll by the name of Candy Rotten, which is a character based on another handmade the guys made back in the day. And that was her first debut as a 10-inch doll with Mezco. And so Sadie was part of that particular set that I bought directly from Mezco. Saved me a lot of time, and it saved me a lot of money just buying it directly from Mezco. Okay? So she also comes with all of Sadie's signature accessories. You see she has a cupped hand, so she can hold the coffin purse, she can hold the bouquet of flowers, and she can hold the knife. The coffin purse is actually the same design as OG Sadie. So again, she comes with that. And the death certificate is, once again, it's the same one as OG Sadie. They're not considered resurrection, even though they have the glass eyes. Okay, and they actually changed up her hair. It's the first time Sadie's hair is up in these cute little pigtails. I think it's adorable. And I actually like this one better than the other, or the official Resurrection Sadie, but that's my opinion. Now, I saved my favorite, the best, for last, and that is Sadie in Wonderland. I love this particular series. Sadie, Exorcist, Jinx from Series 6, and Inferno from Series 4 were all reimagined as Alice in Wonderland characters with a dark twist. They were not released in coffins. They do not have death certificates, because technically they didn't die. They're just reimagined as these fairy tale characters, very similar to Living Dead Doll's Scary Tale series, but they're not a part of that. They were released in 2010, which was the same year as Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland movie. Each of the dolls, including the Sadie, have a variant version. Her variant version is black and white with red or blood spattered red paint on her, which looks very similar to American McGee's Alice in Wonderland, that classic video game that came out in the early 2000s. And they made a special 13-inch doll of Sadie as Alice. She is dressed the same way here. She is so cuddly. I mean, she's not soft, but just like a full-size 13-inch doll. It's just so cuddly. And one interesting thing I want to point out is that as part of the new Sadie that's going to be released in the summer, her accessories is this bow with a little skull. And here is that skull design right here. You see it right here. And that's actually the skull that's on her hair bow. Now, 13th-inch Sadie also came with this mini Sadie right here. Isn't she cute? And so this particular Sadie, she does not come with any accessories. This bottle actually belongs to the 13th-inch Sadie because, as you know in the story of Alice in Wonderland, she drinks or eats something that'll make her tall, that'll make her small. So it's always rolling the dice in Wonderland, so you don't know which one's going to be. So it was very clever that they included the little mini Alice. And the best part with the Wonderland series, like it couldn't get any better, they have their own book. And it's a wonderful book. It's it's a very simple it's a simple story, their version of Alice in Wonderland, beautiful pictures. There are some characters that unfortunately were not made into dolls that I wish Mezco did, especially the knaves, the card soldiers. That would have been cool to have like a mini set. So there you have it. Those are all the Sadies that were released during the 20-year initial run that ended in 2018. And again, these are not all the ones that are available. These are all the ones I have. So if you are on the hunt for these dolls, make sure you do your homework, shop around on eBay, Mercari. And for the new Sadie, take a look on Mezco.com. She's still available on Mezco. She's available on Big Bad, and she's available on Entertainment on Earth. Hope you enjoy the video, and happy hunting.